In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to import a chart of accounts and add a new account code in Xero. We'll focus on opening your chart and adding a clean, well-structured account so your reporting stays accurate and easy to manage. If you've already imported your chart from a template or another system, these steps will help you extend it confidently. Start on your Xero dashboard and head to the main menu. Open the accounting area to get to the tools that control your books. From there, go into Chart of Accounts. This page is your master list of every account your organization uses to categorize transactions. If you don't see it, you may need the right user permissions from your administrator. Next, choose Add Account. This opens the form where you'll define the new account. Think of this as creating a new bucket for transactions so they land in the right place in your financial statements. First, select the account type. This is important because the type determines where the account appears in your reports. Assets, liabilities, equity, income, cost of sales, or expenses, and influences how Xero treats it throughout the system. Pick the type that best matches the real purpose of the account. It's much easier to choose correctly now than to change later once you've started posting transactions. Now, enter the code. Use a numbering convention that fits your organization. Many teams group accounts by ranges. For example, 100s for assets, 200s for liabilities, 300s for equity, 400s for income, used for cost of sales, and 600s and above for expenses. Keep codes unique, consistent in length, and free of gaps that could confuse future additions. If you're extending an imported chart, match the pattern already in use. Type the name. Make it short, specific, and easy for your team to recognize when coding transactions. Avoid abbreviations that only a few people understand and steer clear of duplicating existing names. Add a description. While often optional, a clear description helps teammates choose the right account and reduces miscoding. A sentence that explains when to use the account can save a lot of cleanup later. When everything looks correct, click Save. You should now see your new account listed in the chart. A quick way to confirm is to search for the code or name and ensure it appears exactly where you expect based on the account type. To keep things tidy over time, stick to your numbering rules, document naming conventions, and limit who can create or change accounts. That way, whether you've imported a chart or built it gradually, your Xero setup stays clean, consistent, and ready for accurate reporting.